I think the idea behind Bitcoins was to digitally replicate gold, kind of a gold standard for the internet. Gold 2.0, as some people have alleged. And, if you look at Bitcoins, the way they come into existence is that they're mined, just like actual gold. You mine them into existence. And just like mining gold, when you mine for Bitcoins, you actually expend real resources, real energy. There is a cost associated with creating a Bitcoin, just like there is with gold. In contrast to central banks that create pretty much limitless amounts of currency for nothing, out of thin air, at virtually no cost. And also, like gold, there is a limit. There is a scarcity in that there are only 21 million Bitcoins that can be mined into existence. I think right now there's maybe around 11 million. So there's still more that can be created. But again, it's going to cost money to do so. And also, like gold, Bitcoins are divisible. You can take one Bitcoin and make 100 million fractional Bitcoins that collectively would have the value of a whole coin. But the idea is that you can break your Bitcoin up into smaller increments for transactions, just like gold. You can have an ounce of gold, but then you can have a half ounce, you can have a tenth of an ounce, so you can make smaller quantities that are more ideal for transactions. But unlike gold, you can you can send your Bitcoin over the internet. You can't do that with gold. You can't transport gold because gold actually has substance. Bitcoins exist in cyberspace. When you have gold, you have to protect it. It could be stolen. You have to guard it. Maybe it costs money to store it. You have none of this. It doesn't cost you any money to store your Bitcoins in your digital wallet. So Bitcoins really replicate all of the properties of gold, even improving on some of them.